This lawmaker has also offered his own DACA plan that is strong on border security and immigration enforcement, and the president and the White House complimented back on January 10th. We welcome the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Bob Goodlatte, in Washington. Congressman, great to see you. I know you weren't at the meeting today that General Kelly had with the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, but he did have some interesting things to say, and I want to play a soundbite for you. This was General Kelly on Bret Baier tonight. Let's watch.
There's been an evolutionary process that this president has gone through as a campaign, and I pointed out to all of the members that were in the room that they all say things during the course of campaigns that may or may not be fully informed. But this president, if you've seen what he's done, he has changed the way he's looked at a number of things. Campaign to governing are two different things.
Okay, when we hear words like evolve, Congressman, a lot of Trump supporters get nervous on issues like the wall. Mexico was supposed to pay for it. Where are we?
Well, I think we're in a strong position because General Kelly, Secretary Nielsen of the Department of Homeland Security have been up here a lot on Capitol Hill. I wasn't at the meeting you just referred to, but I know that they are conveying to members of Congress that the president is keeping his commitment, both with regard to security at the border and to making sure that when people get across the border and they're apprehended or even turn themselves in, that they are safely returned home and are not simply released into the interior of our country. We've got to end chain migration. The president, as you noted, had a great meeting at the White House last Tuesday. Millions of Americans got to see that on television, live or on tape, and they know that this president is trying to solve this problem. But to solve the problem, you've got to stop and make sure that people respect the rule of law. And so that's what Republicans in the House are all about. That's what the legislation we have introduced is all about. Yes, we'll do something for the DACA recipients, but we've got to make absolutely sure that, as the Speaker of the House has said, this shouldn't be allowed to continue. And therefore, we have lots of border security, lots of interior enforcement.
Well, I'm going to get to specifically what that is,
sure,
Congressman. But your bill, you co-authored it with Raul Labrador. It has a lot, most, if not all, of what the president has asked for to give this relief to the DACA folks.
It does.
Why does Mitch McConnell, I want to play a soundbite for you from Mitch McConnell earlier today. He seems confused about what the president can sign. Let's watch.
He's not yet indicated what measure he's willing to sign. As soon as we figure out what he is for, then I would be convinced that we were not just spinning our wheels.
Oh, wait a second. Spinning the wheels? On January 10th, the White House came out in support of your bill, Congressman. How is that confusing for Senator McConnell? I'm not clear on that.
Well, I think it's very important that the House pass this bill so that the Senate sees that there is strong support for addressing DACA, but making sure that we have strong borders and making sure that our laws are respected.
Yeah, but Congressman, we know all that. Well, why won't Paul Ryan bring this bill up for a vote? That would give this whole conversation a lot of momentum, don't you think, and take the wind out of the sails of all these open borders types who are saying, oh, Trump's a racist. Trump doesn't want to help these people. Trump uses foul language in the Oval Office. We're going to shut down the government. Your bill gives him what he said he will do, and a lot of these Democrats claim they're for border security, and then you will take this other, toxic element out of the equation. Why won't Paul Ryan bring this up for a vote?
Well, I think we are taking steps in that direction, and the Speaker and the leader have both indicated today that they're going to start having a member listening session so that they can learn more about this bill and get up to speed.
Listen to the people. Yeah, but you listen to the people. I sound like I'm blowing smoke toward you, Congressman, but you actually listen to the people and what you did in your legislation. Kelly tonight was saying on Bret Baier where it's only going to be 700 miles, and I guess, but that's not what the president said. He's evolving. But you and your bill actually tracked what the president campaigned on for the most part with the DACA piece that he didn't campaign on. But I think the president has shown that he's moving to compromise. And all the while, Jeff Flake goes out there today, calls him essentially Stalin. Lindsey Graham's leaking elements of that meeting. I think the negativity is coming from the same crowd that almost drove the ground back in 2013 and 2007 with a gang of 8 and those other amnesty attempts, and I don't like that one bit.
No, neither do I, and that's why we're pushing hard for this bill, and that's why I think things are moving in the right direction now. And yes, we have to get the leader to bring this bill to the floor of the House.
But he better do it.
We absolutely have to do it. We also have to get the members rallying behind it. We've been working hard on this bill for months. Now we're educating the members about what exactly is in this bill. And your viewers can help by letting members of Congress know that they want to see these important security measures brought to the floor of the House for a vote.
Ending chain migration, ending visa lottery. That we got people in the Senate now want to just move the deck chairs on the Titanic and give all the visa lottery slots to the temporary protected status people from hurricanes that happened decades ago, correct?
That's correct, and we absolutely cannot do that. The House will not do that.
That's just absurd. It's a non-starter. So
I don't think the Senate will after all things are said and done as well. I think there are many, many senators who are very gun-shy about that approach.
Congressman, we appreciate your joining us tonight and explaining this to us.